Sam's in the car ready to go. How long will it be before we get to the block? Will we be there soon? Here we are, Sam. We're just driving up to the gate now. We have to take this bumpy old fire trail down to the river and then we'll be able to set up camp. So good to be out of the car, isn't it, Sam? And a lovely sunny afternoon while we set up camp. Here's cheers to you too, Normie. And isn't it wonderful to have the lovely big Easter moon rising above our camp tonight? Good night, you all. Sleep tight. I just love this place. This river keeps drawing me down to it every time we come here. I'm just having a look to see if I can spot the platypus down in his pond. It doesn't look like there are any platypus ripples down there at the moment. I'll spin around and show you our camp up there in front of the trees. Fabulous spot, nice views out over the river. Here's the water flowing over the small rock cliff into what Norm and I call our spa. You can see why it's a spa with all the bubbles. Lovely massaging water coming off the rocks, flowing over your shoulders. It's just right. Do you feel like jumping in for a spa? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Sam's sneaking back to camp with a treasure he's dug up. I think it's a bit smelly though. Oh, please let me keep it. It smells so good. Oh well, if I can't have the bone, I'll come and sit by the fire with you. Today I've gone for a walk up the river to another beautiful, peaceful pool. I'm sure there are lots of trout in here. Walking back up the hill to camp, and there's the builder extending his deck. He does lean on his shovel a fair bit as well. The camp supervisor doesn't do much supervising, I must say. And now look at them, sitting back having a cuppa with Boney in his lap, and I'll join them as well. Here's cheers. As the beautiful sunset colours coloured our sky, the camp cook started cooking up our barbecue sausages for tea. Looks like he's having fun, doesn't it? I wish you could smell them, they're pretty good. The next morning was a lovely sunny day and I decided to hop into the river and go for a swim. For a while there, the official photographer stood on the cliffs and photographed me. I kept trying to convince him, come in, it's lovely, it's not cold, just perfect, just what you need. And the bubbles, oh the bubbles, they're so beautiful. Trust me, it's beautiful. Finally, he put his camera away, trusted me and hopped in. I think he enjoyed himself in the water. the afternoon my darling son Tony joined us and stayed for tea. It was lovely spending some time with him in his busy day. This morning I found this lovely skink sunning itself. Sam said, "No, I won't eat it, I promise I'll be a good boy." Later in the day we decided to take a drive around the block and check out a couple of the dams. The road down to the Yabby Dam was a bit washed out. And when we got there we noticed that the dam was down a little, or rather a lot actually. Sam felt like top dog there on the hill looking over the dam, surveying the scene. Driving up the track around to the middle dam now. Oh, that's much better. A lot more water in this dam. We're up on the house block now. Views are fabulous from up here. I can see why Tone would like to build his house up here. Driving back down to the main fire trail now, so we can head back down to camp. Just stopped to take a quick photo of the front dam before we head back to camp. The views near there are just great over the neighbours' paddocks. Nearly back home now. We've driven down from a height of 1,003 metres up on the house block to 721 metres here above the caravan. It's probably about 650 at river level. While we were sitting by the fire with Bibesies, this deer was across the river. It was waiting for its mate who was down at the water having a drink. We enjoyed dining al fresco on Norm's deck. Lovely spot under the beautiful gum trees.